stakeholders, building owners, developers, city governments, utility companies. I identified that if there was a way to kind of match this financing with the people that actually need them, I could probably help kind of get the ball rolling on and helping people go green.
So what do you All right, this is another episode of the Form Your Own Pack podcast from Founders Pack. My guest today is Hetal Parekh, whose name I probably totally butchered. I'm so sorry. And your company is called EnerYields. How are you doing today, Hetal?
I'm doing well. How's it going for you?
Things are great. And I think we're both in New York today. You're always here, though.
Yep. Yep.
All right, so for people that don't know, who is Hetal?
I am a building scientist and energy efficiency enthusiast, and I am the founder of EnerYields, which is a company that helps you go green in the most cost-effective way. I'm an architect by profession, and then I did my PhD in building performance and diagnostics, which kind of helped me understand how the construction industry looks at energy efficiency projects. And then that landed me to starting off EnerYields.
That's amazing. So what was the big motivation for going in this direction, and for starting EnerYields?
So when I started off as an architect, we'd have a lot of projects that people look to build energy efficient stuff, but it was mostly, for the marketing reasons or for the deals would just fall through because people do not want to spend extra money to go green, right? And you'd be surprised to know there are billions of dollars that are freely available in green incentives and financing. So government will actually give you money to go green, but it's just difficult to find this information. So in my conversations with multiple stakeholders, building owners, developers, city governments, utility companies, I identified that if there was a way to kind of match this financing with the people that actually need them, I could probably help kind of get the ball rolling on and helping people go green.
So what do you think the barriers have been in the past, and has anything changed there aside from the government financing? Because obviously that's a type of incentive. Do you think that that's going to remain the incentive, or is anything changed in the market otherwise?
So there are multiple type of products, financing products that are available. There's no standardized streamlined process to apply for them. Also, the visibility on these remain very, very low. So the incentives are going to stay. They're here to stay because the idea is that more people take up these opportunities and build more energy efficient buildings. But what they give out money for is going to keep changing. So I would say flavor of the season is heat pumps. So if you're looking to upgrade your HVAC systems in your buildings, this is a good time to do it because you're going to do it for far cheaper than you do it otherwise. If you asked me this question about 2 years ago, I would say LED lighting was what had taken over the market. So what you upgrade keeps on changing, but money is always going to be available. And the goal is to, find the right money for the kind of work that you're looking to do.
I love it. All right. So, and typically, who are your clients?
So my clients are multifamily or commercial real estate owners, developers, or even contractors. So anyone who is looking to upgrade a project, a fix and flip, we can help you.
Oh, really? Okay, that's interesting. And then, there was quite a bit of money there for a long time. There probably still is because there's such a housing shortage and for fix and flip. So that's interesting that can be kind of part of the equation.
Yeah, and with the interest rates going as high as they are right now, it is a no-brainer to look at some free money to bring down your blended cost of capital.
Quite true. Yeah, it's a little scary what's going on out there. So, all right. So how did you find your first client?
So the growth for us has been pretty organic. I have been part of a CMU-based accelerator program, Venture Bridge, and also on that Climate Tech, which are two communities that have helped me a lot, kind of spread the word. Apart from that, people have encountered these financing, and then they don't really know how to go about it. So they've organically come across, through referrals onto our website, and that's how we've taken things along.
Excellent. Okay. And so if you could only offer one piece of advice to other founders, what would that be?
The journey is never linear. So just keep at it. There are going to be highs, there are going to be lows. But if you just stick with your idea, if you really believe in it, and you're consistent, you're gonna get out on the other side just fine.
That is great advice. What role have either partnerships or community been in your success so far?
So yeah, like I was saying, two big communities that I thought I was a part of, on that Climate Tech and also the CMU Venture Bridge. They've both been very instrumental in helping me develop. As a solo founder, it's always challenging. There are too many different directions that, you're just kind of trying to get a handle on so many things
Right.
all at once. So it has been great to help me focus, develop what I'm working on further, and also spread the word. So both the communities have been a very integral part of helping EnerYields to get to where it is today.
I love it. That is great to hear. All right. So for people that want to get in touch with you, what is the best way for people to reach out and connect with you?
So you can always reach out to me. I'm available via email, and my email address is Parekh, Parekh, my last name, at EnerYields.com. And you can check us out on our website, which is EnerYields.com.
Beautiful. We will include that in the show notes. I want to acknowledge you for the work you're doing. It's really interesting, and we look forward to following your journey. I'm going to wrap with one final thing, which is when we have interesting people on the podcast, we like you to nominate other interesting people. We typically talk to either investors or founders of scalable ventures. So who would you like to nominate as a future guest of the Form Your Own Back podcast?
So I have come across a lot of interesting people as a part of both these communities, and I would love for a whole lot of them to be showcased, through your podcast. So
Sure.
I'm happy to share a list with you.
Okay, a list. There we go. All right, so Hetal's nominated an entire list of people from our program. So we will get that list and we will make sure that we invite them. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. We look forward to following the rest of your journey.
All right. Thanks, Michael. It's been awesome.